This is the OTB Television Network, a service of Capital District Off-Track Betting.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this week's edition of Horses and Courses. 19 races to bring you from 9 different locations. Up first, we're going to go down to Tampa Bay Downs. The Pelican Stakes with Action Andy, 4-5.
And they're off. Action Andy breaks for the lead. Indio moves up along the rail, and Black Belt on the outside. The last horse away in the beat. They move on to the main track in the West Virginia bred. Black Belt puts ahead in front. Action Andy is now back slightly second. 2 lengths farther back, Westbound Train to the outside third. Indio is toward the rail fourth, and the trailer is in the beat. With half mile to run, Black Belt ahead in front. Action Andy is along the rail. They're racing along second. Westbound Train on the outside third. Indio is along the rail fourth, and still nothing from in the beat. Midway in the turn, Action Andy, he's being confidently handled by Koa, but Black Belt continues to badgering from the outside. Indio is now in an all-out drive racing along third. Westbound Train is fourth as they turn into the stretch. Action Andy is still confidently ridden and not being asked for run, and now the classy Indio takes a run at him. Black Belt is still battling back very gamely on the outside. Now the whip is out on Action Andy, and he's got this field by 2.5. Indio plugging away toward the rail second. Black Belt with a very solid effort, but it's Action Andy. He's back home, easing up on the wire by 2 over Indio, with Black Belt racing along third. And check the running time, 109 flat. That's a new stakes record, just off the track record.
And Action Andy wins by a comfortable 2+ lengths, setting a new stakes record of 109.14 for David Koa and Carlos Garcia. Action Andy now lifetime at Tampa Bay Downs, 7 starts, 5 of them victory, 3 races in a row in the win column. And also, as a trivia question, Action Andy has won the Pelican twice in 1 year, as he won on January 7th of this year. Couple stakes races to bring you from Gulfstream Park. Up first, used to be called the First Lady. Now it's the Sugar Swirl. Dustin Diamonds, 1-2.
They're racing in the Sugar Swirl. Honey Child and Dustin Diamonds go out to the lead together. Nakano came out with speed, and to the outside it's Golden Mystery, who now takes over third. Then it's back to the 2 trailers, Hearts of Red and Sacristy, and the field is moving up the backstretch with Honey Child in front. Dustin Diamonds second to the outside. Hearts of Red goes up in between horses. Nakano has the rail. Golden Mystery's extreme outside, 1.5 lengths off the lead. Sacristy trails 5 lengths to make up, 22 4 the quarter. Dustin Diamonds, Honey Child on the inside, and between those two it's Hearts of Red. Golden Mystery is next. Sacristy and Nakano together at the back of the field as they arrive at the quarter pole, where the favorite Dustin Diamonds and John Velasquez have taken over the lead. They ran a half mile at the top of the stretch in 45 flat. They're into the stretch. Dustin Diamonds set down. Golden Mystery runs after her on the outside. Sacristy has closed the gap, and it's on the far outside in third. Dustin Diamonds reaching for the wire. Golden Mystery, Sacristy, and Nakano on the far outside. Dust and Diamonds pulls away in the end to take the Sugar Swirl. Then Golden Mystery, Nakano, and Sacristy.
Dustin Diamonds makes the pace. Thought it looked very comfortable on the racetrack for John Velasquez, going out for Todd Pletcher for the first time, and they return $3 even under the familiar silks of 3 Chimney Farms. She won 3 races in a row before finishing a good second to Groupie Doll in the Breeders' Cup. Dustin Diamonds, 108.66, eclipsing the old stakes record of Smokey Glacken of 108.98. I think in the nearly 30-year history of Horses and Courses, that might be the first time the first 2 races give us new stakes record. Continuing our action at Gulfstream Park on Sunday afternoon, we have the South Beach Stakes, 13 horses in, Roma Kaka, 3-1.
They're all in line. They're racing in the South Beach. Safe Crossing is going out to the front. Front side is also showing speed, and Romacaka is going to sit in behind the leaders. Bunton Girl is going to be down on the inside, now moves up a spot to challenge for the lead as they race for the turn, and it's Bunton Girl going at it up front with front side on the first turn. And after that, Safe Crossing is next, and then Who Why Romacaka is fifth early, 5 lengths off the lead, and clear of Sisterhood. Whipsaw Cities after that, then Much Rejoicing. To the outside, Azatig, Sensarete along the rail, and 2.5 to Chocore. A Fair Dabbler is next, and Call Me the Squeeze. 23-3 was the first quarter. On the back stretch they go, in pursuit of Frontside. Frontside, 3/4 of a length in front. Bunton Girl and Safe Crossing alongside. Romacaka is outside of Who Why. They're 2.5 lengths off the lead after a 46-3 half mile. 3 lengths more back to Sisterhood. Whipsaw City next on the outside. Then Azatig along the rail, followed by A Fair Dabbler, Much Rejoicing, Chocore, Senzarete, and Call Me the Squeeze. Around the far turn, it is Frontside on the lead at the top of the stretch. Safe Crossing second. Romacaka coming up after them on the outside. Who Why is next. Azatig trying to find a spot. Oh, at a steady sharply there did Azatig. And Whipsaw City's gaining late too. Romacaka to the outside. Romacaka, Who Why, these two battle it out. Romacaka, late speed, Chocore, Romacaka! Chocore was second, and it's very close for third among Senzarete and Call Me the Squeeze.
And by a neck score, Romacaka scores the victory, returning $8.40. Now 5 for 10 lifetime on the turf course at Gulfstream Park, and Chocore finishes second. First time United States had 3 races on the synthetic at Woodbine after coming over from Great Britain, or I should say 3 races up at Woodbine. It looked to be a wide open race on paper, ladies and gentlemen. They bet 4 horses, the first 2 in the exacta. Parks Racing, ladies and gentlemen, 2-year-old stakes race, and a race that just a couple years ago brought us Smarty Jones, the Pennsylvania Nursery, at 3-5. It's Caeta de Oros.
And they're off in the Pennsylvania Nursery. Southern Honor is out first. On the inside, here comes Officer Alex charging out of there. Officer Alex quickly moving up to be second with 4 sipping on third. Res Judicata fourth as they come onto the main track. He's on the outside, about 2.5 lengths behind. Another 2 back to Uptown Boy in fifth. After that comes Grey Knot Bay and Siena de Oros. On the inside, the trailer is Sailor's Revenge. The opening quarter over the muddy track was 23 flat. 4.5 furlongs to go. Southern Honor controls that pace. He's in front by almost a length and a half. 4 sipping on his second by a neck. Res Judicata in the clear on the outside, now moving up quickly. And Res Judicata now comes on to be second. And following that move is Uptown Boy. They run to the far turn. Southern Honor went the half in 45-4 and lates it down by only 3/4 of a length. Here comes Res Judicata making his run alongside second. Uptown Boy is third on the outside, but Res Judicata quickly overpowers Southern Honor. And Res Judicata hits the top of the stretch. He's clear by a length and a half. Uptown Boy trying to stay with him second. They come down to the last furlong. Res Judicata. Res Judicata now in front 2.5. On the outside, here comes Officer Alex. Officer Alex is closing quickly on the outside. Officer Alex, Res Judicata, and Officer Alex runs by to get the lead. It will be Officer Alex from off the pace to win it. Res Judicata was second. Siena de Oros was third.
Officer Alex, though, scores by a length under Stu Elliott, returning $19.80 for Lynn Whiting, and a nice score in here, beating the 3-5 favorite. First time on the mud. Siena de Oros finishes third, and just a muddy sealed racetrack in the upset victory in this year's Pennsylvania Nursery Stakes. Stakes action from Laurel this week. The City of Laurel Stakes, and by a couple of shekels, the 9-5 favorite, Hardin Wildcat.
And they're off. Solid beginning there. Service for 10 to the front. Brigand up on the inside to show that early speed, and Bellfire and Haver in advance of Hardened Wildcat. Inside now, Brigand up to take that lead. Brigand setting sail on the lead. Service for 10 accompanies just a neck behind. Bellfire is third, and Haver is held back in the fourth spot, just about 2.5 lengths off of Brigand, who leads the way now 3/4 of a length, and Hardened Wildcat trailing the field with 4.5 furlongs left to go. Reasonable pace out there for front-running Brigand. Leads at about a length from Service for 10 and Bellfire, and Haver to the inside. It's 3 more lengths, and Hardened Wildcat still 5 off the lead now. Hardened Wildcat trying to commence a rally from the back of the pack. 3/8 from home, and it's Brigand a half length from Service for 10, then Bellfire ridden to keep up. Haver's down to the inside and asks for a bit more run, and Hardened Wildcat still last, but in striking range at the top of the stretch. Turning in 1/4 mile to go here in the City of Laurel Stakes at Laurel Park. Brigand Service for 10 to the outside trying to attack, but Brigand still shows the way and opens up. The inside there is Haver, then Bellfire in the center of the track keeps on plugging away, and Hardened Wildcat, a 16th of a mile left to go. Brigand and Abel Castellano Jr. Bellfire's trying to come, but Brigand has it. Brigand wins it about a length from Bellfire, then Haver was third. Service for 10.
Brigand, though, by a couple of shekels, the second choice in the wagering, makes every poll a winning one, scoring the victory. Bellfire finishes second as third choice in the wagering. Haver finishes third, and since winning the Capicella in New York on March 10th, Hardened Wildcat, now 0 for 3, doesn't beat a horse as the 9-5 favorite. First stakes victory for Brigand, trained by Bob Baffert. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, action from Oklahoma and the fairgrounds.
You could wait for money to start falling from the sky, or you could head down to the all-new Clubhouse Racebook and get in the game. With live horse racing on more than 250 flat-screen TVs, state-of-the-art wagering terminals, fantastic food and drinks, and amazing Vegas-style atmosphere with seating for nearly 900 of your closest friends. Conveniently located at 711 Central Avenue, right off Exit 5 of I-90 in Albany, the Clubhouse Racebook is the better choice. With more than 70 convenient locations, internet wagering at CapitalOTB.com, and live operators ready to take your call, Capital OTB is the better choice for wagering on thoroughbred and harness racing. Stop by one of our locations to bet in person, or open a Capital Bets account and place your bets over the phone, or at CapitalOTB.com. Whether you're on the road or in the comfort of your own home, Capital OTB is the better choice.
Remington Park, the next stop Sunday afternoon, the Springboard Mile, the 8-5 favorite, Exploring.
All in. They're off in the Springboard Mile. King Henny gets away sharply from the outside and rushes to try to get that lead before the clubhouse turn, or at least be in position. World Venturer in there as well. Best of Birdstone flying up from the rail. That's Will Take Charge. And also Steelman Run out sharply today. Exploring inside is sixth inside of Smack Jack. Texas Bling outside after that. Then it is outside to Hard Rock 11 rolling along toward the rail. Backstreet Hero just ahead of Hornet. The trailer Channel Isle 12 off the lead. 23-3 for the opening quarter. On the backstretch, Will Take Charge is doing just that, out by 2.5 over Best of Birdstone. World Venturer positioned third outside by 4 lengths at the rail. Steelman Run is fourth. Then Best of Birdstone again moving up in second, trying to come up the rail. That's Exploring farther out. Hard Rock 11 advancing with a half mile to go. 48-4 for the half, as Will Take Charge still on the lead by a pair. Best of Birdstone looming now in second. World Venturer a close third. King Henny is wide in fourth, but only a length and a half off of it. Hard Rock 11 a very wide fifth. 5 wide at the rail, Steelman Run, and the other part of the entry, Smack Jack. Texas Bling in the mix as well, as they're tightly bunched up front. Midway through the turn, Exploring, looking for a way through. There's no path yet. Wide and a run coming now from Backstreet Hero. Top of the stretch in the Springboard Mile after 6 furlongs in a minute 14-2. Outside, World Venturer puts a nose on the front over Will Take Charge. Between runners, Best of Birdstone. King Henny rolling outside. Here's Texas Bling. Splitting rivals. Texas Bling running huge. Steelman Run down at the rail. Texas Bling coming on. Texas Bling gets through, and Texas Bling will pull the upset at 99-1 in the Springboard Mile.
And ladies and gentlemen, Texas Bling, 99-1 on the board, 128-1 in our hearts. The next longest shot in the Springboard Mile, field of 12, was 65-1. But Texas Bling, now 1 for 6 lifetime on dirt, $259.60. And ladies and gentlemen, we have been doing horses and courses for a long time, and we have finally eclipsed the Louisiana Derby winner of last year, Hero of Water, who was 109-1, but nearly $260 for Texas Bling, ladies and gentlemen. Will Take Charge, 11-1. World Venture, 19-1. No surprise, the Superfecta, $94,000. Well, that's what it paid, they say. The Superfecta pool, $24,000. The Trifecta, 8-3 all, and that still came back $18,000. An incredible performance. Texas Bling, who quite frankly looked like a strong winner in Sunday's Springboard Mile. 4 stakes races to bring you from Champions Day down at the fairgrounds. Up first, the Turf, String King, 3-5.
And they're off. And here's Lovely Vin out toward the front with Kissimmee Kyle, Ben Will, between horses, Thunder Affair, the Gold, String King on the outside, and closer toward the rail, late running Sadie Soldier. They have 1 lap to go, and it's Lovely Vin in front for Rosie Napravnik. Lovely Vin leads Ben Will to the turn. Between horses is Thunder Affair taking a keen hold of, String King, Kissimmee Kyle with the rail, and Sadie Soldier running in 6th. The first quarter for Lovely Vin, 24 3/5 seconds over this turf on the soft side, and it's Lovely Vin out in front as they go to the back of the course. Lovely Vin out in front by 1.5 lengths to Benwill. That same margin, the Thunder Affair. At the rail is Kissimmee Kyle. String King starts to move up outside of Kissimmee Kyle, heading to the half-mile pole. Sadie Soldier remains last. Lovely Vin at the head of affairs. They head to the half-mile pole. Lovely Vin leads the way from a tracking Benwill. Thunder Affair, evenly so far in 3rd. Kissimmee Kyle on the rail at 10 feet and 5 from the front. 1 more to String King and Sadie Soldier, last of all. A half mile for Lovely Vin. Snuck in that half mile in 49 3/25 middle quarter, and Lovely Vin is going for home now. Opens up on Benwill as they come toward the quarter pole. Thunder Affair ridden with the whip. String King still has 6 lengths to raise and 2 furlongs to do so. Kissimmee Kyle, Sadie Soldier last being asked to pick up now. Lovely Vin down to the final furlong. Lovely Vin is 4 lengths in front of Benwill. String King's Charge and Sadie Soldier finishing well up the fence. Then Thunder Affair. Lovely Vin, a 16th to go. String King charging. Here comes the heart of String King and James Graham. String King wins another Champions Day turf. He got to Lovely Vin late. Sadie Soldier 3rd. Then Benwill, Thunder Affair and Kissimmee Kyle. String King first.
And last year, String King won the Louisiana Champions Day turf by a nose at 4-1. This year, under James Graham on a yielding turf course with 3 scratches, String King pays $3.40. Lovely Vin finishes 2nd, and Sadie Soldier finishes 3rd. Up next, 2-year-old fillies in the Lassie sitting at the bar, 3-5.
And they're off in the Champions Day Lassie. Private Rebel comes out running from the rail. Sharp start 2 for Taralicious. Evening Tribute on the outside, also fast on the scene, racing up the backstretch. Evening Tribute's out wide, but is forged in front of Private Rebel with the rail. Taralicious just off them, running in 3rd. It's another length and a half back to Sheila's running in 4th. Sitting at the bar, 5th at the rail as they go past the half mile. And between horses, Sweet Friends of Mine, Love You Baby 2nd to last, and Ellen's Little Storm trails the opening quarter. 21 3/5 seconds, a high octane pace with 3 furlongs to go. In front, it's Evening Tribute as they come toward the quarter pole. Taralicious right there, sizing her up. Running in 3rd is She Loves Running, and on the far outside, sitting at the bar. Now, up into action as they turn for home, the half mile in 45 4. Sitting at the bar, charging now at Taralicious. She Loves Running is under pressure, so too Evening Tribute, who's dropped back. Down toward the final 16th with Mark Guidry sitting at the bar. is fleeing the scene. Sitting at the bar, serving up a big win in the Lassie. She won going away by 7 in a flat 1:11. Sheila's running second, Taralicious third, farther back Ellen's Little Storm, and Sweet Friends of Mine sitting at the bar, the decisive winner.
And sitting at the bar made 3 to 5 look very attractive, ladies and gentlemen. Under Mark Gridley, scores by 8 lengths, returns $3.40. She Loves Running finishes second, and Taralicious third in the Lassie. Up next, the juveniles. 2-year-olds, Westinator 5-2.
They're off racing in the Champions Day Juvenile, and a sharp start it was for Palmy Bay. Quick and Smoky also away well. Here's Hero Force and K-Tai right there too, 4 across the track, racing up the backstretch. From the inside, it's Hero Force. To a short lead, right there is K-Tai, along with Quick and Smoky whipping up the pace, and just off the speed now on the outside is Palmy Bay. Confederate Recon is held up, so too Leighton Devil, who's in a real tight spot as they go past the half mile. They're very well grouped. In the opening quarter in 22 seconds flat. Nubbin Ridge is 7 from the front with under 3 furlongs to go. Westinator up the rail, and Fish and Frank is tailed off as they come toward the top of the stretch. K-Tai still opposing forces with Hero Force. Looming on the outside, Quick and Smoky, and farther out Palmy Bay. Then Leighton Devil, top of the stretch. Half mile, 46 seconds flat. 3/16 to go. K-Tai and Hero Force. A stubborn foe toward the inside. K-Tai and Hero Force battling. Closing Leighton Devil. Far outside Westinator and Palmy Bay with Nubbin Ridge. It's K-Tai, Hero Force, Leighton Devil on the wire. Hero Force in a gritty effort. Leighton Devil right there too. Then K-Tai, Westinator, Nubbin Ridge, and Palmy Bay.
Hero Force, though, nice job by Rosie and the Pravda for Brett Calhoun. They score the $8.60 victory. Leighton Devil finishes second, and K-Tai finishes third. The favorite, Westinator, ridden by Mark Guidry, finishes off the board fourth as the 5-2 favorite. Up next, wrapping up the Louisiana Day champions, the classic Populist Politics 8-5.
And they're off in the Champions Day Classic, and eyed from the Bayou, more or less dwelt. Good start toward the inside for Fate's Right Hand, Populist Politics, and on the outside, here's Heavy on the Mister vying for 2 with Watch My Smoke, 10 to midnight, and Get Into House settled early on to the first turn. It's Fate's Right Hand in front of Heavy on the Mister, who floats Watch My Smoke wide as they go to the back of the track. In the meantime, Populist Politics, nice and settled there in fourth with James Graham, 10 to midnight is fifth. Lee Spirit, sixth at the rail, then comes Get Into House, Break Up. We come back in the field to Make It Roses and Eyed from the Bayou. The quarter in 23 and 4/5 seconds, racing up the backstretch. Fate's Right Hand, the leader, at the 5 1/2. Fate's Right Hand, right there, Heavy on the Mister, and Watch My Smoke close up. Populist Politics, getting a good look at these trial leaders from fourth. 10 to midnight, fifth at the rail. Get in the House is still 9 from the front. Lee Spirit is down inside. Then Break Up between horses. Eyed from the Bayou, now up one spot, and Make It Roses trails. The half mile in 48 and 4/5 seconds as they turn again. In front, Fate's Right Hand still just holds. Heavy on the Mister. Watch My Smoke a close third. 3 furlongs to go. Populist Politics still that tracking trip from fourth. 10 to midnight's gone under pressure as they come toward the top of the stretch. Heavy on the Mister. Watch My Smoke. Toward the inside, Fate's Right Hand under pressure. Populist Politics now looms. Get in the House on the far outside, right there too at the point of attack. They're well into the stretch. They went 6 furlongs in 1:13 and 3. It's Heavy on the Mister. Heavy on the Mister. Watch My Smoke. Get in the House. Toward the inside, Lee Spirit, then Populist Politics, 1 pace late. Final 16th. Heavy on the Mister. Watch My Smoke and Get in the House. Heavy on the Mister and Rosie Nopravnik with a Champions Day triple. Heavy on the Mister holds Watch My Smoke. Get in the House third. Lee Spirit fourth. Make It Roses fifth. Populist Politics finished well back in the field.
Heavy on the Mister. Rosie and the Pravda scores the $12 upset victory with Watch My Smoke, second. Get in the House finishes third. Ladies and gentlemen, Populist Politics, the 8-5 favorite. 6 previous starts, never off the board, finishes dead last, hardly in the running at all in this year's Champions Day Classic. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, action from Golden Gate Fields and Hollywood Park.
Listen to what people are saying about the Clubhouse Racebook.
I've been coming here for well over 30 years to the OTB, and I think this is an outstanding facility. Probably comparable to something you'd see in Vegas. They have the big screens there, and then they have the auxiliary screens for, watching all the tracks. And the primary tracks of the day, they'll switch to the big screens, which is ideal for most of us race guys. We like to see the big races on the big screen. Well done.
Hi race fans, I'm Seth Miro with some great news. Now you can get live streaming of all our tracks. Just log on to CapitalOTB.com, click on the live streaming link, and choose from more than 35 tracks from around the world. Plus, you can now get race replays, any day, any track. And don't forget to check out our new virtual tote board. In horse racing, information is key, and no one brings you the crucial information you need like CapitalOTB.com. Live streaming, race replays, and our new virtual tote board. CapitalOTB.com, check it out now.
Here in upstate New York, no one provides bettors with more wagering options than Capital OTB. Our network of branch and easy bet locations stretches from the mid-Hudson Valley all the way to the Canadian border and west to central New York. So whether you need to place a bet, fund your Capital Bets account, or watch the next big race, all the action is just around the corner. A full list of our branch and easy bet locations can be found online at CapitalOTB.com. Capital OTB, the better and most convenient choice for wagering in upstate New York.
Northern California next, 2-year-olds going 2 turns in the 1-mile Gold Rush Stakes. Royal Barrister, even money.
Racing. Rushin hesitated, he missed it by a length or so. Royal Barrister begins sweetly off the inside and Zewatt second into stride. They're followed by Londinium showing dash down the outside 3 deep, followed by My Best Bet 2 lengths to Condiment, and Rushin to the tail of the field. 7/8 to go, and Royal Barrister the leader, well held together by Maldonado. Londinium moving up to join him in the 3-path, and Zewatt is close handy between this pair of leaders. They move away 3 lengths clear of My Best Bet, 2 more to Condiment, and another 2 lengths to Rushin. Line of 3 into the back stretch, Londinium with his nose in front. Zewatt now punches through, and Zewatt takes up the running, with Royal Barrister there on the inside, just a half length back. 3 off 4th is My Best Bet. Rushin making a mid-race move along the inside to join his stablemate. And at the tail, Condiment. They're a half mile from home. Zewatt by ahead to Royal Barrister. And next to Londinium, 3 wide. 2.5 lengths then to My Best Bet. Rushin next to last. And Condiment at the tail of the field. With 3/8 to go, Royal Barrister on the inside, fully engaging Zewatt. And they're about to get serious, really for the first time in the race. Londinium now struggling a little to stick with the top 2. My Best Bet circles 4 wide. Rushin waits behind them. And Condiment at the tail, but only 4 lengths covers the field. Zewatt ahead in front of Royal Barrister with 3/16 to go. Then comes Rushin working into the clear with My Best Bet on his outside. Zewatt strides away. Zewatt clear. Condiment at big odds tried to spice it up. But Zewatt the leader. And Zewatt takes the Gold Rush emphatically. 4 lengths to Condiment. Third home, My Best Bet ahead in front of Rushin. Royal Barrister weakened to be 5th in front of only Londinium.
Zewatt scores the victory under Russell Bays, going out for Jerry Hollendorfer, who was also part owner in this 2-year-old offspring of Harlan's Holiday. They score the second choice $6 victory in the Gold Rush. Condiment, the longest price on the board by far at 22-1, finishes second. My Best Bet finishes third. Royal Barrister, out of the career debut victory down at Hollywood Park, finishes 5th as the even money favorite. And speaking of Hollywood Park, we turn our attention for the stakes action over the weekend. Up first, the 31st running of the Bayakoa, Inglorious, 0 for 5 since winning the Queen's Plate, 5-2.
They're off.
Charm the Maker pinch back just slightly off the heels of Change the Channel. Lady of 50 and Change the Channel with Willoughby Awesome at the rail. Inglorious and Class included. Then Madera Castana, Open Water, and the early trailer is Charm the Maker. Change the Channel going to set the pace now as Lady of 50 takes back. Lady of 50 a bit tough to handle at the clubhouse turn. Just lost 3 positions, Lady of 50, as she is fighting with Martine Garcia, went from 2nd to 5th. Meanwhile, Change the Channel sets the pace, 3/4 of a length in front of Willoughby Awesome. Inglorious runs up 3 deep, and the Canadian champion Inglorious is less than a length from the front. Class included races in 4th at the rail and 2.5 from the front. Lady of 50 has now settled down. She's 5th, midfield with 4 lengths to make up. Open Water has 6 to close. Charm the Maker's just inside of her and moving up at the rail. Madera Castana is the trailer, 8 lengths first to last, a half mile from home in the 31st Bayacoa Stakes. Change the Channel in the Calbred. Willoughby Awesome 1-2. Change the Channel leads by a length. Willoughby Awesome, Class included, and Inglorious. Inglorious was heads apart for the lead turning into the backstretch. Now she's a length and a half from the front, but she's traveling well for Mike Smith. Lady of 50 and Class included are now 4th and 5th. Open Water has 5 lengths to make up. Charm the Maker saves all the ground, and Madera Castana top of the stretch. Willoughby Awesome, Change the Channel, Lady of 50, Inglorious, Class included needs a way through, and here comes Lady of 50. Lady of 50 has taken the lead. Inglorious tries to battle back. Open Water is next to Madera Castana, but Lady of 50 is now clear, and she's 3 in front of the Bayacoa. Let there be no doubt who's best. Lady of 50. The 31st Bayacoa goes to Lady of 50. She won by 3. Open Water was 2nd, close for 3rd.
Lady of 50 for Jerry Hollendorfer, also part ownership, scores the easy 3+ length victory under Martine Garcia. They return $8.80. Open Water finishes 2nd. Inglorious finishes 3rd as the 5-2 favorite, now 0 for 6 since beating the boys in the prestigious Queen's Plate. 2-year-old fillies on tap next in the Hollywood Starlet. Executive Privilege, recent runner-up in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies, 2-5.
They're off. Blonde Fog is asked for speed and goes for the front from Rhodium and Renee's Titan. Executive Privilege comes away in 4th and moves to the 2 path. Then Miss Empire, followed by Midnight Ballet and Scarlet Strike, and the early trailer is Pure Fun. Blonde Fog and Rhodium to the backstretch, and Blonde Fog, a contested head lead from Rhodium in 2nd. Executive Privilege with those blinkers is tugging at Mike Smith. She's 3rd and less than 2 from the front. Renee's Titan just outside of the big favorite. Then comes Miss Empire. She's in the pink, 5th and 5.5 off the lead. Scarlet Strike and Midnight Ballet, the 2 stretch runners, have 8 lengths to make up, and they're 8 in front of Pure Fun up the backstretch in the 32nd. Hollywood Starlet and Blonde Fog has the lead. Rhodium is a length back now in 2nd. Blonde Fog past the half-mile pole, and she's the leader. Rhodium is 2nd. Executive Privilege is in a tight spot at the rail, 3rd and 2 from her front-running stablemate. Then comes Renee's Titan to the outside. Miss Empire. Scarlet Strike saves all the ground for Talamo. She's only 2.5 from the front now. Then comes Midnight Ballet. Pure Fun has trailed throughout. Blonde Fog about to get a challenge from Executive Privilege, who's off the rail and on the attack. Blonde Fog just a neck in front of Executive Privilege. Scarlet Strike has moved into 3rd. She's traveling forwardly, and 2 from the front to the outside, and Pure Fun has made up a ton of ground. Here comes Pure Fun from the back of the pack. Blonde Fog has put away Executive Privilege. Executive Privilege not going to get there, and Pure Fun just might do it, and she's going to go from last to 1st to win the 32nd Hollywood Starlet. Pure Fun, yes. Pure Fun beat Blonde Fog by a length. Scarlet Strike finished 3rd, and Executive Privilege a no excuse 4th.
Pure Fun scores the victory. Garrett Gomez aboard, last to 1st, the first career victory in the Hollywood Starlet for Garrett Gomez. Ken McPeak sends out the winner, returning $14.40. Blonde Fog finishes 2nd. Scarlet Strike finishes 3rd, and tasting defeat for the 2nd consecutive time, and the 2nd year in a row where in the Hollywood Starlet the odds-on favorite finishes off the board. Executive Privilege finishes an ambivalent 4th at 2-5. Sunday afternoon, the first running of the Soviet Problem, Home Journey, 3-5.
They're off. Good start for Unusual Way and Home Journey. The inside two go fast into stride. Tilda away a close third. Doing Hard Time Again and A Kiss for a Rose with Ah Golly Molly, and the trailer is Sacred Delight. Home Journey is quicker than Unusual Way up the backstretch, and Home Journey, without being asked by Aaron Greider, has opened up a length and a half on Unusual Way in second. These two are going very fast up the backstretch. Tilda gallops in third, and she's already about 4.5 from the front. Doing Hard Time Again is 6 off the lead. Then comes A Kiss for a Rose and Ah Golly Molly. They've got 9 lengths to make up. Sacred Delight is 13 lengths behind the front-running favorite Home Journey with 3 furlongs to go in the first Soviet Problem Stakes. Home Journey 3/4 of a length. Unusual Way closer in second. Tilda closer in third. Doing Hard Time Again closer in fourth, and Home Journey has been caught and passed at the top of the stretch, and it looks like Home Journey is gone, and she is. She's backed out of it, back to fourth. Doing Hard Time Again, Unusual Way and Tilda. These three across the track for the final furlong. Doing Hard Time Again is a half length in front of Unusual Way. Then comes Tilda, followed by Ah Golly Molly, but it's Doing Hard Time Again, 2 lengths in front. Unusual Way is second. Doing Hard Time Again. Doing Hard Time Again wins the first Soviet Problem Stakes. She won by 2. Unusual Way was second, Ah Golly Molly third, and Tilda finished fourth.
Doing Hard Time Again, Martin Garcia, they scored the $15.80 upset victory for Jerry Hollendorfer. Unusual Way finishes second, and Ah Golly Molly finishes third at nearly 70-1. Home Journey, who was 2 for 2, trying stakes action for the first time under Aaron Greider, doesn't beat a runner at 3-5. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, a handful from the Big A.
And they're off. With more than 70 convenient locations, internet wagering at CapitalOTB.com, and live operators ready to take your call, Capital OTB is the better choice for wagering on thoroughbred and harness racing. Stop by one of our locations to bet in person, or open a Capital Bets account and place your bets over the phone, or at CapitalOTB.com. Whether you're on the road or in the comfort of your own home, Capital OTB is the better choice. No matter where in the world you are, the excitement of wagering on live horse racing is just a click away. CapitalOTB.com offers live streaming, free past performances, analysis and selections from professional handicappers, and a simple, safe, and secure wagering platform. And best of all, it's surcharge-free. CapitalOTB.com, the better choice.
Saturday afternoon from the Big A, the 107th running of the Queens County on a muddy sealed racetrack, San Pablo 2-5.
And they're off. Arch Traveler and Gallant Fields out for the lead, and San Pablo is up close with those front runners. They head for the clubhouse turn. It's Gallant Fields and San Pablo. Gallant Fields has the early lead. San Pablo on the outside in second. Isn't he perfect? On the outside of Arch Traveler. Then it's a break, almost 5 to Indecent, the early trailer in fifth. Opening quarter mile, 24 2/5 seconds, and now they're on the backstretch, and it's Gallant Fields by a head. San Pablo, the big favorite on the outside, second by 2.5 lengths. Isn't he perfect is third by a long neck. Arch Traveler at the rail, break of 4 to Indecent. Now they're midway up the backstretch. It's Gallant Fields with the lead over San Pablo. Half mile, 48 4/5 seconds over the muddy going. It's Gallant Fields with the lead. San Pablo at 2-5 on the outside in second. Isn't he perfect? In behind in third. Arch Traveler is fourth. Now more than 4 lengths from the lead. And Indecent. They race around the far turn. San Pablo now goes up to
to grab the lead from Gallant Fields. But here comes Isn't He Perfect now on the outside. So it's three of them across the track. San Pablo in between horses. Gallant Fields down at the rail. Isn't He Perfect on the outside? And there's a quarter of a mile to the finish. 3/4 went in 1:13.4. And it is San Pablo now taking over. San Pablo in front and clear by 2. Gallant Fields battles on down at the rail. Isn't He Perfect is tailed off. And then it's In Descent. And it's San Pablo with the lead. Gallant Fields trying to come back at him again, but San Pablo has won the Queens County. Gallant Fields second. Isn't He Perfect was third.
And another victory for San Pablo, hard fought, winning by a half a length under Chris DiCarlo. The 3-5 morning line favorite returns $2.90 for Todd Pletcher. Gallant Fields finishes second. Isn't He Perfect third in this year's renewal of the Queens County. Sunday afternoon, couple stakes races to bring you up first. The Raymond Earl Last Gunfighter, even money.
And they're off. And it was a slow start for Saturday's Charm. Saturday's Charm is the early trailer. Saturday's Charm has been taken off the rail and moved to the outside. Pretension's in front. It's Pretension by a length. Spite City runs in second, and Guyana Star Dweege is third. Then Last Gunfighter in fourth. And after that slow start, Saturday's Charm is the trailer. They've crossed over now to the main track, and it's Pretension, the long shot leader here by a length. The opening quarter went in 24 2/5 seconds. Spite City is second by a half length. Last Gunfighter down towards the rail in third. Then it's Guyana Star Dweege. Saturday's Charm is on the far outside, and Saturday's Charm is within 3.5 lengths of the lead. And the leader is Pretension. In front here, 3/4 of a length. Spite City is second by a head with Guyana Star Dweege in third, and Saturday's Charm on the outside in fourth. Last Gunfighter is now last to 5, midway around the far turn, the half mile in 48 2. Here's Spite City now to take the lead from Pretension. Guyana Star Dweege, and on the outside, it's Saturday's Charm. Looking to come on through now is Last Gunfighter, 3/4 in 1:12.4. Here comes Last Gunfighter, and on the outside, it's Saturday's Charm. Last Gunfighter with the lead. Saturday's Charm and Spite City giving chase with a 16th to the finish. It's Last Gunfighter, who was last at the top of the stretch, but will be first under the wire. Last Gunfighter by more than 4 lengths, and it was very close for second between Saturday's Charm and Spite City.
And on a sloppy sealed racetrack, the offspring of First Samurai, who won the 2005 Champagne in a Sea of Slop, Last Gunfighter wins by nearly a handful. First time Rajiv Murrah in the saddle. They score the $4 victory for Chad Brown. 3 for 3 with Chad Brown after starting the career 0 for 4 coming out of the Helen Pitts barn. 3 in a row. First stakes victory. Saturday's Charm finishes second. Spice City third in the Raymond Earl. Next up on the Sunday afternoon card at the Big A, the Traskwood VJack 1-2.
And they're off. Tweet Me goes right out for the lead. Tweet Me quickly in front, but quickly challenged now by Black Hornet. It's Black Hornet to take over the lead from Tweet Me. ViJack third by a head, and Always in It Is. As they head up the backstretch, it's Black Hornet leading by a length and a half now. Tweet Me is second by a neck. ViJack's on the outside in third, and Always in It Is the trailer fourth. The opening quarter mile, 22-4 over the sloppy going, and it's Black Hornet in front by almost 2. ViJack up on the outside of Tweet Me. ViJack takes second. Tweet Me is back running in third. Always in It Is remains fourth. Around the far turn, Black Hornet the one to catch. He's in front here by 2.5 lengths. ViJack in second. Always in It Is moves to third. The half mile in 46-1. It's Black Hornet who will take this field to the top of the stretch. But here comes the favorite ViJack moving up on the outside. And ViJack takes over as they turn for home. ViJack the leader. Black Hornet is back running in second. Then it's Always in It Is, and way back is Tweet Me. They're inside the 8th pole, and it's ViJack with a 7-length lead. Always in a tiz, now a clear second. And it'll be that way under the line. Vijack the winner, Always in a Tiz was second, Black Hornet third, and Way Back Tweet Me was fourth.
And it's actually pronounced Vijack, ladies and gentlemen. Wins by nearly 6 lengths, returns $3.10 on the sloppy sealed racetrack. Always in a Tiz. The 9-5 second choice finishes second by 6 lengths in front of Black Hornet. Vijack goes out for Rudy Rodriguez and the pick 6 racing under Cornelio Velasquez to score the easy victory on the closing day of the main track at the Big A. 2 more stakes races to bring you from Sunday afternoon. New York Breds up first to Damon Runyon in harm's way, 2-1.
And they're off. Not a Cat, but a Llama, Meeker Avenue, Lila's Jazz, In Harm's Way. Those 4 across the track, and Smooth Bird on the far outside. Just in behind the front runners, or Giant Finish and reaching out. It's 7 lengths back to James Jingle, who trails the field in 8th. They're on the main track now, and now In Harm's Way's got the lead. In Harm's Way by 1.5 lengths, now by 2 lengths. Meeker Avenue on the outside is a Smooth Bert. Then comes Giant Finish and reaching out. Lila's Jazz is now in 6th. Not a Cat but a Llama is back in 7th, and James Jingle is the trailer. The quarter in 23 and 1 with a half mile to the finish. In Harm's Way with a 3-length lead. The half mile in 46 and 3. Around the far turn, In Harm's Way now by almost 4. Smooth Bert into 2nd. And then it's Giant Finish, and down at the rail, reaching out. Not a Cat but a Llama is coming alive now and moving up on the outside. And James Jingle is gaining ground, all chasing In Harm's Way, who's built a 6-length lead with a 1/4 mile to the finish. 3/4 went in 1:12 and 1. In Harm's Way with the lead. Not a Cat but a Llama on the outside, and Not a Cat but a Llama has taken over. Not a Cat but a Llama in front. Smooth Bert on the inside has moved into 2nd with a 16th out. Not a Cat but a Llama. Here's Smooth Bert on the inside. Smooth Bert has won the Damon Runyon. 3/4 of a length. Not a Cat but a Llama second. Farther back, James Jingle and In Harm's Way.
Smooth Bert coming out of the Bertram Baumgarten Stakes scores the $10.40 victory for Leah Giramati and Mike Luzzy. A terrific final 16th of a mile for the winner. Not a Cat but a Llama finishes 2nd, first time on the dirt, and James Jingle finishes 3rd at nearly 25 to 1. And In Harm's Way adding blinkers 0 for 3 in a row in stakes action of late. And wrapping up this week's program, we have 2-year-old filly New York Breds, the 75th running of the Eastview. Kelly Got Frosty, 2-5.
They're in the gate. And they're off. Bit Bustin' going for the lead. Carry Me Away is on the outside with a Jillian. Flatter Me with Roses towards the rail. Then Kelly Got Frosty, and Jerusalem Stone trails the field in 6th. It's Bit Bustin' with the lead. Carry Me Away on the outside, and now the big favorite, Kelly Got Frosty, is moving up down towards the rail. Kelly Got Frosty up to take over after an opening 1/4 mile in 23 and 3. Bit Bustin' runs in 2nd. Carry Me Away is 3rd by a head. Then it's Flatter Me with Roses in 4th, followed by a Jillian and Jerusalem Stone. Kelly Got Frosty in front by 1.5 lengths over Bit Bustin'. On the outside is Carry Me Away, and at the rail is Flatter Me with Roses. The half mile in 47 and 3/5 seconds. Kelly Got Frosty gets clear, 2.5 lengths now 3 lengths. Bit Bustin' is 2nd, and Carry Me Away runs in 3rd. A Jillian now moves into 4th. Then it's Flatter Me with Roses and Jerusalem Stone. The 2-5 favorite is on top as they come for the top of the stretch. Kelly Got Frosty by 5. Bit Bustin' runs in 2nd. Then it's a Jillian, 3/4 in 1:12 and 3. Kelly Got Frosty in command here with a 7-length lead. Jillian has taken second. Bit Bustin' is third. As they come for the 16th pole, it's Kelly Got Frosty, and she relished the wet going today. Kelly Got Frosty, an 8-length winner. Jillian was second, Bit Bustin' third.
And after the victory in the Stallion Series, first time with Cornelio Velasquez in the saddle, on a sloppy sealed racetrack, Kelly Got Frosty wins by nearly 10 lengths, returning $2.80 for Rudy Rodriguez. The Jillian finishes second, and the long shot, Bit Bustin', finishes third in the Eastview, and that wraps up the main track season at the Big A. They move to the Inner Dirt on Wednesday. That also wraps up Horses and Courses, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your stakes action from around the country. We'll be back here next time to wrap it up.